All right, football now. English Premier League defending champions Manchester City is on course to win another title, just 1 point behind Arsenal. City scored another big win, defeating Brighton 4-0 on Thursday night, which is winless from their last 5 Premier League matches. For City, Phil Foden continued his career best scoring season with 2 goals. Kevin De Bruyne and Julian Alvarez scored 1 goal each as City extended its unbeaten run in the league to 18 games. Liverpool is 2 points further back in third after its title chances were damaged by a 2-0 loss at Everton on Wednesday. All right, to talk more on this, DD India's Oli Bharat joins us live from London. Oli, Manchester City tamed Brighton to go second ahead of Liverpool, and they seriously are in demolition mode. And City have a game in hand over Arsenal and Liverpool and can claim top spot to enhance their chances of winning the Premier League title.
They can, and indeed if Manchester City win all of their remaining games, they know that they will be Premier League champions again. And I think many experts would say they stand a very strong chance of winning all of those remaining games. And that's why this week's results from Liverpool, for example, and recent results from Arsenal, with a difficult run of form at times in the last couple of weeks, despite their most recent victory, have meant that many people consider that Manchester City are now very strong favourites to bring home the Premier League title, because when they're in form like this, when they're in a mood like this, they can be very, very difficult to stop, and therefore if they do go ahead and win all of those remaining matches, as I say, they will be champions again. But a busy weekend of Premier League action coming up over Saturday and Sunday, and what a lot of football experts will also tell you on the other side of the coin is that the Premier League and indeed the sport as a whole do tend to throw up more twists and turns than perhaps the data or the modelling might suggest is going to be the case. So it's not over yet, the Premier League race, but Manchester City very firmly in the driving seat after that demolition job, as you describe it, of Brighton.
Yes, like you said, it's not over yet and things could get spicy this weekend. Tell us about the matches to watch out for. My favourite, Liverpool versus West Ham, and maybe Arsenal also need to keep the ball rolling.
They very much do. Liverpool, really, their chances were very badly dented by that loss in midweek against Everton. Damaging not just because of their position in the Premier League table, but also because it came against a local rival. Everton fans absolutely over the moon because they think that they may well have killed Liverpool's title hopes. Liverpool will feel that they are still in this if Manchester City or Arsenal or both slip up at some point in their remaining games. But as you say, Liverpool going to West Ham in a lunchtime UK time kickoff on Saturday. The other 2 clubs in the race also have difficult ties. Manchester City face Notts Forest on Sunday. Now, that might sound like a slightly easier task for Man City, but of course they've played on Thursday. They played last weekend in the Cup semi-final too. Pep Guardiola has been talking about how tired his players are at the moment. They didn't look tired against Brighton, but it's not impossible that there might be some fatigue around when they get to their game against Nottingham Forest at the weekend. Arsenal definitely have a difficult game in store, even if the form record might not tell you that Arsenal against Spurs is going to be particularly difficult for Arsenal, because Spurs have been on a bit of a rocky run recently and giving up all sorts of space defensively. But it is a North London derby and you really can't ever predict what is going to happen in a North London derby between Arsenal and Spurs. Such is the rivalry, such will be the atmosphere. So interesting games for all 3 of the contenders for the Premier League this weekend.
Yes, Ollie, interesting weekend coming up, and we'll leave it there for the time being. But yes, we'll keep taking updates from you.